Here's an email I received from a doctor. I've been in practice for 9 years, and I find that my staff does not follow through with directives. I feel like I'm a terrible manager. I really need some advice. What do you recommend? All right. Let me make a comment first. Never say you're a terrible manager. Never knock yourself down, ever. If you're not a good manager, admit it to yourself, just don't say it. Know that you're not a good manager and become one. Become a good one. But don't say it. By saying it, you're reinforcing a negative part of you, which does not need to be reinforced in any way, shape, or form. Don't even say it. Don't bring it into words. You should know that thoughts that become words will end up in action. The process of going from the mind to the lips into action is very powerful. Don't let that be. Absolutely not. So, take the fact that you're a terrible manager. The staff, however, doesn't follow through with directives. That's what you're saying. If your staff doesn't follow with directives, it's possibly because of the directives, not because of the staff. Think of it like a classroom. If you are a teacher in a classroom and the students are not following your orders or the directives you're giving them, whose fault is that? The student is just a sponge. It's just a kid. He wants to learn. But he's not learning because somehow the rules or the directives that are given to him by the teacher are not either clear or not good. So think about that. This has nothing to do with the staff. Staff can be molded, can be directed, can be given as much information as you want them to do. Staff will do what you want them to do. They'll follow through. But they have to be trained properly. If they don't follow through with directives, it's because possibly, and most likely, the directives are not clear. So here's some concrete examination of what we need to do and concrete example of what you should do. Again, these are recommendations. Number 1, write down the directives of what you want them to have. Number 2, clearly spell them out in greater details on a second sheet of paper. Number 3, ask your staff, do they understand those directives, and follow through within that same moment. Have them replay what it is that you want them to do. Have them explain it. Have them go through it. And have them, at the same time, explain it back to you. That will let you know that they've understood it. Then wait about a day or two and go back again and find out, did they understand those directives? Are we implementing them properly? That's number 1. Number 2, don't give them too many directives for them to fall through. If you give them one thing to do, they'll understand it. If you give them 10 things to do, it's just too much. 2 or 3 out of those are not going to make it. Number 3, when you give them those directives and they come with all the explanations, make sure that those directives are necessary. Don't give them busy work. Don't give them work that just makes it so that they can keep busy. If you don't need them to be there full time, then change the hours or cut down some of their time. But don't try to keep them busy doing nothing. They're going to see right through that. Last but not least, along with the directives should come 2 things: a goal to meet and a bonus to receive. A price and a promise. Something that they will do and something that they'll receive in exchange. You have to give them some kind of a gift. You have to bonus them. You have to drive them to that so that they'll be excited about it. I hope this answered your question, and I look forward to hearing good news from you. Please be sure to comment. I look forward to those comments. It will make a big difference. And I promise you that I will respond to every single comment. Call me if you have questions or if you would like to get more details. 888-67 888-67-2426, 888-67-DAHAN. Thank you very much for joining us. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the notification bell to get my latest update.